Hello, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center. Um, it's time for Taroscopes. It comes around so quickly. This will be the Taroscopes for the sign of Libra. That's Libra Sun, Moon, Libra Rising for the month of April 2025. And so before I get into it, I just want to welcome my new subscribers. You're going to like it here. It's a good channel, my channel. It's a good channel, but the people who come here are really great. I think you're going to make some good friends here. To my tried and true who have been with me for years and, way back in the Boo and Gretchen and Chitterbug years, um, thank you so much for walking this path with me. It's been a real honor. To my members, I finally have the opportunity or the time, or the chutzpah to get a membership up. So thank you for joining the memberships. I'll say a little bit something at the end of the video about the levels. Um, and that's it. Oh, and my Patreon folk, oh God knows, my Patreon folk, thank you for your patronage. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Okay, now I get to share my screen with you, and we just got like this new thing. Um, okay, with the Zoom, and I got all confused. Like the fourth time I've had to do this, but I have it. Come on now, current slide. Okay, sorry guys, technical difficulties. So we're in the month of April. April is the fourth month. The vibration of 4 is connected to the Emperor card. The Emperor is about dominion. It's about having dominion over your own domain, knowing your own mind, knowing your own beliefs, knowing what you want to build your world upon. We have the universal year vibration, the 9, which is the Hermit card. This is a Virgo energy. The South Node is in Virgo. The South Node is in Virgo. And when you add these two vibrations together, we get the 13-4 of the Death card. Death card is Scorpio energy. It's transformation. It's rebirth. And so April will be a time of death and rebirth. And we have to know who we are at that moment. Know who you are and be yourself and be reborn into someone who's even more you than you've ever been. All these paths on the tree of life are on the side that connects the past to the present moment. And so this is a time where we can draw from the past lives, talents and abilities, knowingness that we have, connecting with that, to bring us into the present moment, this time of crisis. 4 is a crisis number. 9 is a healing number. And 13-4 is a change number. The month begins, the major aspects, Saturn sextile Uranus. That's a big deal. That's part of a 45-year cycle between those two planets. And this is the point in that where the knowledge that we need to move forward is available to us. So that idea of seeing what you see and believing what you see and knowing what you know is going to be vitally important in April. Mars sextiles Uranus on that day. The 6th, we have Venus sextile Jupiter. Did I say Venus? I meant the sun. Venus trines Mars. That's really nice energy. So in a way, the month starts with this really like burst of information, knowledge, coming forth. opportunity to understand something about what this has all been about, kind of. Okay. And then Mercury stations direct. Now, all of that information coming in is coming in with a stationary Mercury. Stationary Mercuries are powerful Mercuries, and then it turns direct. At the same time, Venus makes a conjunction to to Saturn. That's a reality check around money, perhaps. Resources. How resourceful are you? While Venus is retrograde. Venus sextiles Uranus on the 8th. There's a full moon on the 12th in a Venus ruled sign, Libra, and then Venus stations direct on that day. And then what she'll do is she'll come back around and she'll have a new relationship with Uranus and with Saturn, because she came in making the conjunction to Saturn and then the sextile to Uranus. And that's connected to the Mars, the Saturn Uranus cycle. It's working off of that. This is really an incredible time for us to be working on the world we want to see. Working on the world we want to see, and whatever that's going to mean. Mercury goes into conjuncts Neptune at one of Aries. That's important because Mercury is now moving forward, right? Venus is now moving forward. So heart and mind are moving forward in that Aries energy. And on the 18th of April, Mars re-enters Leo. That's powerful for Volodymyr Zelensky because that's where his Mars is in his chart, and it's retrograde in Leo. He has a south node in Aries. He is a great warrior. He's been a great warrior before. And it's about peace in this lifetime for him, and the necessity for peace. On the 19th, we have the Sun ingress into Taurus, Mars trine Neptune. That's nice energy as well. And then the energy starts to get difficult again. So we have this like nice, beautiful energy, and then we're challenged. And then we have nice energy, and then we're challenged. But at least, it's nice energy in between the challenges. We have Venus sextile Uranus, that's good. Mercury sextile Pluto, that's wonderful. Both, opening our minds to the depths of our soul, opening up our heart to the new, to the inventive, to the freeing ourselves, right? Then we have Saturn conjunct the north node of the moon, and Saturn makes things real, and the north node of the moon is our destiny. We're going to get a real view of the destiny. On the 21st, the sun makes a first quarter square to Pluto. It's a crisis in action. The soul illuminating, the illuminated soul, or from the place of the illuminated soul. The 24th, we have Venus conjunct Saturn again. Venus actually has 2 rounds of conjunct Saturn there. Conjunct Saturn turns around, conjunct Saturn. It's a period. It's at the end of a sentence. We're not going back kind of energy, right? That Kamala said in her speech, we're not going back. We're not. And maybe that's it. We need to come together. We need to come together. And if they want to lead us, they can lead us, but we have to come together. On the 26th, we have Mars opposed Pluto That is the last of three. This Mars opposite Pluto has been very, very, very challenging. For a lot of reasons, but this is the last one. And oppositions are about awareness. So we will get an eyeful of awareness. It vibrates to the Prince of Cups, though, which is an offering of love. So this is intense, but vibrationally it's softened, I think, by that. Well, then we have a new moon at 8 degrees of Taurus on the 27th, and then Venus ingresses back into Aries, moving direct in the going over the world point, and in her warrior stance, the feminine rising. The feminine in all of us, not just that women are standing up, but that the feeling nature rises up in the men who are doing everything they can to keep their feelings at bay. Just saying. Just for you Libras. Okay. Here's the Tree of Life. This is where all the planets are this month. All right, let's get to you, Libra. We want to talk. It's going to be all about you, Libra. And you spend so much time, taking care of others, that this is about you. But that being said, a lot of the energy of the month is in the area of the chart where you are relating. So in a way, Libra, you're in your element this month. You're in your element. Your ruling planet is starting the month retrograde, but at least it's in Pisces where it's exalted. So it has that exaltation help, I think. But then it goes direct, as I just said when I went over the astrology, right? It goes direct, and then it goes back into your Aries, and back into your house, your Libra house, your house of relating. And so I think it's been difficult. I think it's been difficult for you, and both Mercury and Venus have been retrograde in Pisces, which is your house of health. So you maybe haven't felt up to your usual energy levels, but that's going to change. That's going to change in April. The sun, of course, starts the month in your house of relationship and then moves into your house of relationship. Oh dear, as the sun moves into Pisces, both houses, both the eighth and the seventh houses are relationship houses. It's just different levels of relationship, different levels of commitment. In Libra, it's the passion of the idea, and in the eighth house, it's the rubber meets the road kind of energy of a relationship. Getting down to brass tacks kind of thing. But yeah, so you'll be relating for sure. Now Mars, right? Mars, was retrograde, turned around, in February and has been moving forward through Cancer. Moves into oh, this is in the wrong place. Okay. This should be here. No, wait, what am I? Oh, Cancer. Yeah, Cancer, Leo. Okay, yes, no, that's right. So it went direct, but it's spent most of March or all of March in Cancer. It does move into Leo. It does move into Leo going direct. And so, having Mars retrograde in that 10th house, that's a lot of tumult in the world, out in the world, or in your career. A lot of frustration, a lot of maybe a lot of tears, um, just almost feeling wounded, deeply wounded. And I think that we have been deeply wounded, honestly. because Libra is all about fairness, and Libra wants justice, and Libra wants just be nice to each other. And these people are like just lashing out, and just I don't know. When my girlfriend's son was like 2, he was in his tantrum stage, and he threw a tantrum, and I was watching him. So I took him, I put him in the middle of the living room, and I walked out. I didn't engage him at all. I just put him safely in the middle of the living room where he couldn't like really hurt himself. And he wasn't a destructive kid, so it wasn't like he was going to destroy anything anyway or hurt himself. And I went back to what I was doing. And then he stopped crying, and he got up, and he looked in the room where I was, and I'm like, oh, hi, Devin. You done? Okay, good. That was it. Stopped. He never did a tantrum again because he didn't get any attention. Sometimes I think that's what we have to do with these guys. Just stop paying attention to them and getting down to the work of living and making this world a better place. Maybe that's the lesson. Oh, Jupiter in the 9th house, moving direct though now, which feels better because, the planet of justice is moving through your house of justice, around Gemini, right? Around information. There's information coming in. There's information we haven't had yet. It had been hidden or not ready to come forward yet. Now it's come forward. So it's it's a powerful time. And I think it's going to be a powerful time for you, Libra, because Venus is direct now in Aries, which is empowered. So we have an empowered Venus who's willing to fight for justice, really. And when we look at people like Jasmine Crockett and AOC, who if she watched my Taroscopes would watch this one because she's a Libra, and Jasmine Crockett and Aries, and they both have Sun Mars conjunctions in their chart. Different energy, different way that they're uh there, but they're a balance. They're a nice balance. The energy is out there, guys. The energy is out there, and we're seeing it. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me. If you want to see Scorpio, you'll have to see it on the Scorpio one. Okay, let me stop the share. Really, I'm good at this. All right, let's do the tarot. I'm using the good tarot because Libras are good. And they like beautiful things, and this is a beautiful deck. Okay. You could all use a little tenderness, Libra. So, what does Libra need to know for the month of April in 2025? Just one more. My hands have been stiff. Yesterday, I woke up with all kinds of body aches. I feel better today, though. All right. Let's see. What do we got? The King of Water. King of Water. King of Water is a benevolent, loving, fatherly king. Sometimes moody, sometimes fit fit to little like temper tantrums, right? Emotional, gets emotional. The energy is that they will sometimes like ruminate a little bit too much. So perhaps you're ruminating a little too much. But the king does have dominion over their feelings. And so you know what you feel. You know what you feel. What's challenging that? Opportunity, the Ace of Earth, an opportunity, an opportunity. Let's see what's underneath this. A waking up, the call. This is the Judgment card. The call to be your higher self, to be your what, your light, to be your light, to wake up to what you know and be completely who you are. And in that seeing beyond, it's an awakening. You're in the midst of an awakening because something was revealed to you in the past, the sun, something was illuminated, a truth, perhaps. In the sky, temperance, healing, balance, patience. It's called patience in this death. Wow, this is powerful reading. 3 major arcana. In the immediate future, which would be the card of the month, really, for you, Libra. Page of Air. A revelation, information. Somebody tells you. It's like the spy in the camp kind of energy, but it's also the person who's willing to say it. The person who's willing to say it, the person who's brave enough to say, wait, this is not right, and I am not going to stand for it. That's who the Page of Sword is. It's the innocence and the inexperience of youth that wants to move towards justice. In the how it's seen from the outside, disruption. Oh, 5 of Air, not disruption. Yeah, kind of like scattering, a scattering. Maybe after a battle, losing a few feathers. I think we've all lost a few feathers. Yeah, I think we've all lost a few feathers. In your domestic situation, the 6 of Fire. I love this card. I love this energy. This is the energy of the 6 of Fire is the 32-5 of the in the Tree of Life. It's it's the freedom. It's America. What is true freedom? True freedom is about is about knowing that you are responsible for yourself. That there's nobody to blame but you. And there's really blame is a useless thing either way. But it's a lovely, warm energy. I feel like your home will be a place of refuge for you this month. Yeah. Place of the heart, a place of the home. In the hopes and fears, the Hierophant, this is government. You both hope and fear the government, right? You hope that we can withstand this, what is being done. You hope for being able to come back from that, better informed on how to keep things fair. Outcome, the Moon. Lots of things coming up, lots of feelings. lots of emotions, lots of, I think letting go of the past is happening. A lot of forgiveness needs to be given, but most of all, you have to forgive yourself. You have to release yourself from all those judgments and know that you are perfect the way you are. Underneath it all, the messenger of air. That's your messenger from air. This is the Knight of Air, taking action on what you know to be true. The Ten of Earth, this is resources, wealth, and the Four of Water. There's always a little bit of discontent in life. There's a little message in here that I see, that having a lot of money does not bring satisfaction. It's not about having a lot of money. It's about being around the people that bring you joy, whether that be at home or at work or amongst your friends or online. Whatever brings you joy. All right, one more thing. I've been also pulling a Spirit Animal Oracle card for everybody this month. So, whoa, hello. Well, maybe you'll be. Somebody popped out, but let's see if we can. The crow popped out. I have noticed a lot of crow activity lately, and I usually follow the crows. I saw 4 go over my house yesterday. I can't remember what 4 is, though. I have to. 4 is birth, birth, birth. Oh, it's birth. Wow, great. That's a message for you too. From the crow. Ooh, speaking of things that fly in the air, hawk spirit. Hawk spirit. We have red tails around here. We have I think a sharp shin. I've seen red shouldered hawks here too as well. All right, where I live, southeastern Massachusetts. Hawk, 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 hawk. Hawk. Or as they say in Brooklyn, hawk. Hawk medicine. How do I know? My best friend's from Brooklyn. Although she don't say hawk. Oh, very classy from Brooklyn. All right, hi Karen. Okay, here you go. Not a Libra, I'm not worried. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Flying high above the landscape, the hawk sees both the big picture and the small details, observes the rain and the pond as well as the cloud, and doesn't miss anything. When hawk spirit arrives, you are calling to pay close attention to messages from spirit that can appear anywhere, in any form. Listen to your intuition and keep your eyes open for synchronicities, the meaningful coincidences. Hawk Spirit asks you not to dismiss the signs that Spirit is sending you to guide you lately. Lately, who have been hearing the same word or song or coming across the same symbol here and there and in the strangest of places, perhaps you hear a song on a radio with just the right lyric pertaining to your question, or you begin to notice uncanny billboards, license plates, and other places where repetitive numbers or words show up, pay attention to the animals that appear for you and connect with their symbolism. Spirit wants to communicate and reaches out again and again. When Hawk Spirit appears, it is a sign to listen, which Libras are very good at doing. Have yourself a wonderful month. It's um, it's a challenge for all of us, for those who believe in fairness, who believe in that another person doesn't have a right to hurt another person. Take care, everyone. Have a great month. I'll see you in May. Oh, I did say I was going to tell you this, sorry. 2 levels on my membership, Starlets, which is the lower tier member, and then the next tier up is the Star Seekers. And so that one will have more, it'll have lives, or I may have lives with the other one too, but I don't remember what I put. You'll see. I'm not sounding like I know what I'm doing, because for the most part, I'm going by the seat of my pants. All right, guys, take care. Have a wonderful month. Thanks. Thanks for that. Okay, bye.